I have talked many times on this show about a beer. A beer by Three Floyds that is so delicious, so scarcely available, that one has to go on a journey in order to get it. A beer that is so rare that it's only available one day of the year. A beer that has been driving me insane for the last 10 years and has been driving this show forever. Well, this isn't that beer, unfortunately, but it is made by the same company, so let's go. Guys, gals, non-binary pals, as my friend Ben likes to say, welcome to One Drunk Geek, and today we have got one of the craziest looking beers I have ever seen on a shelf. This is Lazersnake by Three Floyds, and yes, Three Floyds is probably one of my most favorite brewers. And they're not in Maryland, go figure. But Colin and I were actually shopping for beer just one day out of the blue, and I saw this, and I honestly about shit a brick. I was like, how the hell does a beer have art this cool? This is the coolest art I've ever seen. Immediate thoughts were, it looks like it's a lost like G.I. Joe or Transformer toy from back in the day. I mean, good God, Lazersnake. I mean, imagine how cool this would be, like if it were an actual toy and it was going up against like Optimus or Skeletor or something, or he was riding it. I mean, how cool does that fucking look? Unfortunately, we can't play with it, but we can drink it, and that's exactly what I plan to do right now. So the smell. The smell very much has that, almost like it's gonna punch you in the face, like so many IPAs I've reviewed has. It smells like, again, like a bag of grass, because that's kind of the nature of hops. But it doesn't smell bad. So when I smell that, I immediately think of like a fresh cut lawn, or let's say that you've been at a bar for like an hour or two with some friends and you got a little bit spilled on you. Like it smells like you're unwinding for the evening and you're trying to have a good time with some friends. And you know, it's not the most overpowering IPA I've ever smelled. So we've talked about how it smells. How does it taste though? Should probably taste it. Okay, that tastes really, really good. Now, I would imagine it would taste a little better if it was colder, but room temperature, not bad. This is a little bit colder, so, but it's not like ice cold. So when you sip it, you do get that bitter in the back of your mouth. The front tastes really good. The front almost tastes like a lager, but the back is where, like the top back of my mouth is where I'm really getting all those hops. And you know what? I'm not sure that I would have this as like a session porch thing, but I would definitely at least buy a round or two of this at a bar. I think it's worth trying. I don't know if this is my regular go-to, despite how cool the box art is. So this beer would really kind of take center stage, I feel, at like a fancier dinner. Not like pinky out fancy, but I would love to have this with like a steak and some, mashed potatoes or something. But I could also see me taking like a 6-pack of this to like a concert or something, and like passing them out around friends. This beer, I think, would absolutely shine at like a brewery if someone's like looking for a really good, like, hey man, I want something a little bit different. What IPAs do you have on tap? definitely check this out. This is not a beer pizza, because you know how people like to have beer and pizza? This is not a beer pizza, or a pizza beer. It's just not that kind of beer. And don't get me wrong, like, Three Floyds makes some amazing beers. They really do. This one is pretty good, but it's a little too bitter on the finish for me to say that this is gonna be one of my like new favorites. But yeah, that's not bad. I like it. I gotta be in the mood for an IPA though, and today, I don't know why, I'm just not in the mood for an IPA, so it's not hitting the right way. But I'm sure if I were to like revisit this in like a couple months' time, you know, I might be able to sing its praises a little bit more. So as far as my rating goes for this, I would say, and I'm speaking to all you IPA fans out there, if you like IPAs, buy it. If you don't, you're not gonna like this. If you're like me and you're more of an adventurous beer drinker who, let's say, you know, you judge a beer by its cover, maybe pick it up. Maybe it'll be your thing. Maybe it won't. I'm gonna go with the mids here. I'm gonna say, yeah, if you're an IPA drinker, buy it. But otherwise, you know, have someone else buy it for you.